Good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing? We're back. We're live.
What up?
At least one new face with us, Mr. JG Jones. How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah, good. Good to see you again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while. We're going to catch up in a second, see what you've been doing. Say hello to Klaus and Shawn in the meantime.
Hello.
What's going on, boys?
Just painting away.
We're waiting. Tim Sale might join us in a bit. Cully's going to be a little late, and who knows where Dave is. So we'll see if he pops in. And we sent invites to Dan and some of the other guys, see if they get a little time for us in a bit.
Dan Panosian?
Dan Panosian. Yes.
Oh, I'm out of here. If he's on, I'm out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
Dan is too big for us.
Yeah, he's a big shot.
Yeah.
That's true. Good afternoon, Nick, Neil, everyone that's in the chat. Neil's excited to watch JG work on some art.
Nice.
Somebody is.
Let's see what are you drawing there? It looks like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, doing a little Lord of the Rings drawing.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thanks. I had a sketch in my sketchbook. I just thought I would blow it up and finish it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
What is the character going to be?
It's going to be a version of this painting.
Oh, wait, let me go back here. Oh, nice.
It's one of the Black Riders.
Wow, that's nice.
Farmer Maggot.
That's a nice composition, too.
Thank you.
So you're a Tolkien nerd?
Oh, yeah, big time. Been obsessed with illustrating Tolkien since I was in high school.
Do you remember what your first drawings were?
I did some Riders of Rohan and Theoden, and it's actually the first art I ever sold.
When you were in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There was a little illustration and art gallery in Baton Rouge, and they put my stuff up and sold. And I was like, how about that? You can make money doing this. Not much money, but you can make money.
Did the Bakshi Hobbit movie play a role in your love of Tolkien? Or was it just the books?
The first thing I ever noticed, since we're all artists here, I didn't even know what Lord of the Rings was, and I was in a store, like a department store, and I saw that calendar, the Hildebrandt calendars, which one it was, and I was just mesmerized. And it was almost the end of the year. They wouldn't sell me the calendar, and they didn't have any more that year. So I asked if they would sell it to me when the year was up. They said, sure, we'll sell it to you for little or nothing. And I went back and got it, and I got the following year. And
nice.
I started trying to, obviously, I then bought the books and read them and tried to basically do the Hildebrandt paintings for years.
Let's see. Okay, Nick is opening up the auction for $100
on the Tolkien piece.
Yep. No, on your Harley.
Oh, okay, cool. I've also got this little guy too.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Is the Tolkien piece for anything in particular, Jeff, or
no, for fun?
We're gonna sell it at the end of the show, or
yeah, sure, why not?
All right, so whoever's out there, so if you want to bid on anything, just type in there what your bid is. So Diane is bidding $25 on Batman card art. Thanks, Diane.
Thank you, Diane.
And okay, I'm just updating that. Klaus is working on a commission, so Klaus piece is not for sale as it's due for a fan. Yeah, the token piece will be available. I don't know if you want to wait a little bit or start it off, but are you going to put colors on that yet, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a nice little watercolor painting, so, you know.
That's the plan.
That is the plan. He says, good afternoon, gents. JG always does outstanding work. Shawn, the Harley piece is amazing.
Thank you.
What about Klaus? Klaus needs a little affection.
That's a little
Love.
What?
What?
In a strip, you definitely need some love, right?
Yeah.
10s and 20s in the G string? I don't know.
Yeah. Did you guys see the Mike Zeck page?
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty crazy.
It just doesn't even make any kind of sense to me.
There's a lot of speculation.
What's the speculation, Jay? Legit?
Well, yeah, I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna try and open. That some of it is, crypto bros that are speculating and putting crypto funds into it, which hasn't been, I guess, confirmed. But we got Mindy here. Mindy, hey, Mindy. Is crypto bros that are speculating.
Mindy.
Crypto funds into it.
Jay, you got an echo, it's like a delayed echo.
Yeah, I think it's Mindy's. Mindy needs to mute her.
Is it good?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Mindy.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. How are the cats?
They're meowing.
Okay. Nick has a $100 opening offer for JG Jones's piece. And Mindy's just joined us to hang out, so say hello to Mindy, everybody.
Mindy.
Mindy, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And Mrs. Crystal says, hey guys, looking good, but I think she's biased.
Is that my wife popping in here?
Yep. Your beautiful wife is hanging.
Hey, babe.
She said she's going to bid on some art.
No, she's not.
So yeah, the conversation about the Zeck piece was, if it was legit with crypto, and then the conversation kind of stemmed into should creators be compensated down the road for the art they create on the secondary markets.
I mean, that's the art world, though. I mean, yeah, that's a tricky one.
Well, in Europe, it's law.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right about that. That's a good point.
And I don't know. Seems to be a pretty interesting idea. Hey, Federico, how's it going?
I would hope that, Mike gets something out of that, but there's no, legal prerequisite to do so.
Correct.
Right.
But, all things being equal, he certainly deserves something.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Oh, let me see if we can get Mindy's mute mic to work. No, she muted herself.
Oh,
there you are.
you want me to keep it on?
Let's see. We'll see if it works for you. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it seems like it's working.
Okay.
What are you going to be working on?
I don't know.
You definitely have a few commissions to work on.
No, it's too much pressure.
Mindy, I am so surprised to hear you say that. You seem like when you draw, you just seem so free and at ease with it.
It's because they're not assignments.
Well, Mindy's list is open at the moment. If anyone is interested, I think there's a few spots left. I'll put the link in the chat. If anyone is interested, it's on the site. In the meantime,
Where's Eric today, Jason?
he said he didn't want to hang out with us.
Oh, okay. Well, I can understand that.
He's a punk.
That's what I said. Okay, so there's the link for Mindy's commissions. If anyone's interested, there's a few spots left. They'll be done in the upcoming weeks. Let's take a look. So what else is? We haven't seen anyone in a few months since we took a break.
That's true. How was everyone's holiday season?
Yeah, ours was good. Anyone get any good toys or art for the holidays?
No,
Nope.
No.
ours was pretty much a bust.
You got a place, a new place soon, right? You gonna be moving.
Hopefully.
Well, I'm coming to visit, so I'm inviting
Awesome.
myself.
Hey, who's traveling this summer?
I am.
Shawn's going to be in Miami at least, right?
I'm going to Miami next month.
That's at a convention, Shawn?
Yeah, just like a one-day show, but they're going to pay my travel. And Miami in February sounds quite nice.
Good for you.
The only thing I don't like is getting on a plane.
Because of COVID?
Yeah. Or leaving the house now, too, is all not much fun. Yeah, Diane Cully should be here in the next 20 minutes. He got backed up with some stuff, so he's just getting ready. And I think I owe you like $100. You sent me too much money, so remind me. I'm going to send you some money back. It says you got an iPad Pro and a pencil. Hate to say it, but analog drawing might be history for me.
Who's saying that?
Gentleman in the chat.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
So you're going all digital. So there's no physical art.
He's not the only one, of course.
So then what do you think about the NFT stuff evolving for a collectible market if there's no physical art to be had? I know Mindy likes it.
I have no opinion.
She's not a fan yet. We're going to convert her later down the road. We do need Eric's. Eric adds a lot of good conversation.
Yeah, because he's never drawing on here. It's easy for him to come in and raise a bunch of ruckus.
Yeah, so we still have to figure out conventions and stuff. Hopefully we'll do a few this summer. I know Portland was just canceled last week or two, right?
Wait, what?
The Portland show was canceled.
Which show?
It was a fan expo show.
The one that's going to be in September?
No, there was
Oh,
one.
no, I'm thinking of Rose City. Okay. I see
Yeah.
what you
Yeah,
Oh, and you heard that Angoulême was delayed.
mean. Oh, really?
Well, theoretically, it was delayed. I'm not sure, if they've been canceled. I mean, what are they going to delay it to, right?
Right?
Right.
They should delay it every year so it's not in the middle of winter.
Yeah, that's true. And move it to Miami.
There we go. Now we're talking. Might change the vibe a little bit.
Yep.
Move it to Miami.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Oops, sorry.
Is that you, Jay?
That was me. I'm just trying to get some links up on the site. Okey-dokey. I'm trying to find Mindy's Instagram.
What's going on with her Instagram?
Just to put it into the chat so everyone can go follow her.
Yeah, follow Mindy. She's badass.
Okay, here we go. Mindy Doodles for all you people. Mindy, you have 75,000 followers almost.
Wow, that's awesome. Ooh, look at that acidic yellow. That's what I'm talking about.
So, Jeff, what have you been working on then? You have a new project coming up?
Oh yeah. Outside of doing a lot of covers, I'm working on a graphic novel called Dust to Dust. I just finished the first issue. So
Have you been posting about that, JG? I think I saw.
yeah, I've been posting pages along the way.
Right. I did see that.
It's set in the Dust Bowl in the 1930s. So I'm having a lot of fun just with the research on that.
Is it a superhero book?
Nope. It is a murder mystery.
Nice. And
Did you write it, JG?
I wrote it with a friend of mine named Phil Bram. We wrote it years ago, and I've just had it sitting here waiting to eventually get it done. So I decided to quit messing around and finally do it.
Good for you.
You want me to show a few pages, Jason?
yeah, if you don't mind.
Do you like doing period pieces, Jeff?
Oh, I love period pieces.
Yeah.
I'm a big history nut, so it's right in my wheelhouse. Oh, let's see what we got here.
All right.
Should I move to the other camera so it's easier?
This one? Oh, they're all oversized too, yeah?
Okay, these are in no kind of order, so again. Here's a. Can you see this guy?
Which one are you putting it under? The
I'm on the other. Let's see. I don't know why my camera isn't working there. Hang on, I'll just slide them over where you are.
we can put it on the front-facing one too. If that's easier. Here. Yep, there you are.
There I am.
Nice.
That's lovely.
It's all monochrome.
Yeah, it's all watercolor. This is a little sort of dream sequence.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
How many issues is it going to be?
It's about 220 pages.
Oh, wow. How long does it take you to do each page usually?
Just to paint it?
Yeah, well, from start
Do
to
all the
finish.
research for it.
Well, I guess the research is the longest part.
Yeah, it takes a long time to make sure I have all the stuff right, the cars and the locations.
That I find that's almost sometimes the most fun. The research.
Oh, nice.
Little bit
That's
of
beautiful.
Very cool. How many pages have you done so far?
27, I think. So I have a ways to go yet.
Yeah, only 200 more pages.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, you're almost there, buddy.
Here, we'll end with the kicker. This is the final page of the first issue.
Wow, it's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
I'm having a lot of fun with it.
What are you doing those washes with, JG?
It's just watercolor.
What color is it? Just are you just using like a sepia?
Yeah.
Nice.
There'll be a few sequences that I'm going to do in red, like memory sequences.
Uh-huh.
So I'll like change the tone, but it'll still be monochromatic.
Right. That's awesome.
All right, back to work.
Back to work. Crack the whip.
Let's see what are you doing there, Klaus? We can't see your table.
The jigsaw.
Yep, there it is. You were out of frame there for a second.
That's the story of my life.
Always liked that character in those old Spider-Man issues in the 70s.
He was a Spider-Man villain, Jigsaw?
There was a Jigsaw, Spider-Man.
What was his thing?
He's just angry.
They're all angry, right?
Another angry guy.
These angry white guys making problems.
All right, let's get some paint on this thing. Stop messing around.
Yeah, get to it. Do you when you're painting, you normally go light to dark, yeah?
Generally, sometimes I'll almost spot in blacks like I'm inking. Like I think I'm just gonna set up here with the dark under the cowl. I'm not gonna go 100% dark yet. I'm using a dark blue so that I can add some heavier darks later. And I'll just sort of draw with it sometimes.
Interesting. You have a palette in mind before you start, yeah? Or
Yeah, I usually do. I do a lot of little studies when I'm doing a finished painting.
Do you really?
Get my light all worked out and everything.
It's because you're a professional painter.
I don't know how professional I am.
I just sort of throw myself into the deep end of the pool and try to swim. That's my approach to
That's
painting.
fun.
Yeah, I am enjoying it.
it just looks pretty good there, Shawn.
Thank you, Jay.
I might need the partner for the ivy we have here.
Oh yeah.
All right, so the current bid is on that one is what, $100
On Harley?
Yep.
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm pretty sure it is from Nick, and there's the Batman one. So
Yeah.
if anyone wants to bid on it, just pop in a comment, and we shall add you. Let's see what Mindy's doing.
Ooh, pretty.
Is that going to be Storm or Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Okay, you're upside down, so. It's
Oh.
No worries. Well, my best Christmas present, I got a Luke Skywalker X-Wing helmet. A wearable one.
I saw that. Do you play the video game and wear the helmet?
You know, if they were smart, they'd put Bluetooth in it, so you could do that. But you can't.
Jay, you still there? Did we lose
Yep.
Jay? Oh,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah. Just didn't know what that noise was.
That's me.
Fumbling around, Jay?
Trying to get a few things done here.
Mindy, was that one of your cats?
Yup. Loves joining in on these online things.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Is there something that you find to be difficult to paint? Jeff, when you're doing these?
Pretty much everything.
Really? Not just the feet?
Not just the feet. I find painting very difficult. I think that's why I keep doing it.
Because you want to get better, or you're for punishment?
I'm always trying to fix that image in my head that I never can quite get to. One day I'll be good if I keep at it. I don't know.
Someday? I don't know, man.
Someday.
Klaus, did you ever use watercolors?
Oh yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. I love it.
When you were doing the color guides back in the day, those were markers, though, yeah?
No. They were Dr. Martens.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And I loved working with that. And I did a graphic novel that I adapted a Ray Bradbury story back. And I did that all in color with watercolor and acrylics and colored pencil, whatever. Great fun. I really like it. I'm not good at it, but I really like it.
Have you been, did you used to, I guess this is an open question, but since you guys are all professional artists, do you ever just take time to paint for yourself or draw for yourself?
Crazy?
So that's a no for Klaus.
I mean, I think everything I'm doing lately is pretty much for myself since I'm not really working freelance anymore. But it's for myself in the sense that I want to do it and then hopefully someone will buy it.
Right. But just to paint, like just to get it out of your system.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. Like I knew the stream was coming up and I knew I wanted to, I've been doing these black and white commissions and I wanted to get my hands dirty with some paint again. So I was just like, I'll just do something and use it for the stream. But yeah, I mean, every painting for me is an opportunity to explore color and learn.
I will say that I still have a Shawn Crystal best butts in comics.
That up again?
One of the chat things, yeah, best butts in comics.
That's what I got last time.
They should definitely have an Eisner for that.
I'd be happy with that.
That would be awesome. And not to mention, it would also make the Eisners relevant. Bada boom.
Shots fired.
I still have that dream about at one point getting like a barn or a shed or someplace and just painting, oils and acrylics.
Yeah, that sounds like a great life.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if we can ever just
dream.
You have that? You have that desire, Shawn?
Absolutely. I would love to just, I mean, look, I've developed ink pulp instruction as a way to hopefully eventually support myself. So it frees up my artwork and I can do the creator-owned comics I want to do and paint just for fun.
That sounds fantastic.
There's something, I experienced last year, which is really quite amazing. And I don't think I'm going to give that up, which is what life is like without deadlines.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, Klaus, that was a big thing getting rid of those. That was awesome getting rid of those.
You know what I'm saying, right, Shawn? I mean,
yeah. I mean, I felt like I had spent 10 years working the hardest I've ever worked, but due to the pressures of the deadlines, I shouldn't say never, I was generally unhappy with what I was putting out. And then as the industry was just shifting and like the deadlines were getting tighter and tighter and the scripts are getting shittier and shittier, it was just like, this is not, now it's a job. Like now it's just work and I don't enjoy it. So I need to get away from it as far as freelance goes.
One of the things that I realized was how much stress you live under with that constant, and it is constant, with the constant.
It is Klaus.
Looming.
It is. I remembered recently, like I was going into yoga class recently, and I remembered I would always walk in there with like, if I was working on a thumbnail, it was in my head, and when I had to have it done, or if I was working on an ink part of the job, it was in my head, and I had to have it done, and I would find myself in the middle of yoga, like scheduling shit out, like, yeah, it's a lot of pressure, a lot.
Yeah, I totally agree, and let's say, this is a great life, right? I mean, being an artist,
no doubt.
Yeah, but there is something.
But I'll say this, Klaus. I think these publishers have taken a lot of the joy out of it for us. It's not what it used to be.
Because of what? Deadlines, Shawn? Is that
deadlines? The scripts have become so shitty. The stories are so uninteresting and so unengaging. The whole like landscape of the industry just became really unpleasant for me. And I wasn't going to let them take away what I love doing. So
yeah, which is being creative.
Right. There was very little room for creativity. That's a great way of putting it.
I think, by the way, and I don't base this on anything, just anecdotal, but I think the editors are equally unhappy.
I would think so. Yeah.
I don't think they get a chance to be that creative either.
No. There's nothing really terribly interesting going on anywhere.
But a life without deadlines, what an amazing thing, right?
Although, you know what I would like? I think I'd like to do some painted cover work. That's something I've never done.
I really love doing that. I'm pretty lucky there.
Yeah, I think I would enjoy that.
Oh, Jeff just sent me 2 new covers.
Aren't most covers these days painted? Am I mistaken about that?
I think most covers are just traditional inks and computer coloring, no?
Not like these. I mean, not watercolors, right?
No, but they seem so overworked. They're not.
Yeah, that's all Photoshop. They have gone nuts with Photoshop.
Yeah, why do you, Diane's asking, why do you think that is? Just easier?
I think it's quicker. I think it's easier, but I also think it's easy to edit. I think that's a big thing. Like, we need the color to change here, and it's just a matter of grabbing that layer and adjusting it. Whereas if it's a painting, you're kind of fucked.
Yep, that is true.
No, she's asking, why do you think things are uninspiring?
That's a good question.
I'm not uninspired. I'm having a lot of fun doing my Dust Bowl project. So,
I guess I meant like just the scripts I was getting.
That
are coming out were really uninspiring.
Well, some of it, I still read a few comics.
What are you enjoying these days?
I've been reading a lot of Rick Remender's stuff. I always read anything that Shawn Phillips has a hand in. I just love that stuff he does with Brubaker.
Right. Yeah.
And again, no superheroes in that. It's just,
right.
I think I'm kind of bored with the superhero stuff.
Yeah.
The Brubaker Phillips stuff I find to be completely enjoyable. It's just fun. It's really, I can't wait to get to the end, to see the punchline. They're really good, both of them.
They really know what they're doing,
Bobby's asking, do you have a favorite of Rick's?
I've been reading Tom King on Human Target, which is a different voice than, Ed Brubaker. Hey, Cully.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Cully, what up?
Cully.
We can't hear you, Cully.
Why not?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Really, what were you expecting?
Oh, I don't know. What are you guys up to?
Waiting for you.
We're talking about you.
Well, I'm here, so you can all leave.
Finish my commissions. How you been, buddy?
What's that?
How you been? Been a while.
I know it has been a while, hasn't it? I'm getting by. Can't really complain. I mean, I could.
That's half the time. That's half the fun.
What are you guys going to do about it, right? What's everybody drawing today?
Oh, I'm drawing Phoenix.
Cool.
Let's go here. Shawn's working on Harley Quinn.
Cool.
There's a $200 bid for that one.
Oh,
Jeff
that's awesome.
is working on a Tolkien. Was it Death Rider?
Yep, it's a Black
Black
Rider.
Rider.
Very nice.
That one's at 100. Klaus is working on a commission.
Cool.
So that's not for sale. Mindy's is open for anyone who wants to bid on it. That would be a marker piece, I think. And Cully has an elbow.
I have an elbow. I'm going to get drawing here.
And thanks, Cam, for that bid, by the way. Okay, so let's see. Avi says Tokyo Ghost was his favorite. That was pretty cool. And Mindy's got a $50 opening bid on her Phoenix.
Nice.
And that's Steve. Good news for the day is our furnace is going out, so we have to get a new furnace. So that's fun.
Oh, lovely. I've been through that. Not cheap.
Oop. Minnie's up to 100. No, not cheap. Especially it's like 10 degrees out here, so it's
brutal.
We've been having a little cold snap here. I mean, Texas. I mean, it's like in the 20s at night right now, so that's pretty cold for us.
It's pretty cold here too. I'll tell you what. Here's a good topic conversation. I've been doing cold soaks out in the outdoor pool at the gym.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It's changed my life pretty much. It's pretty awesome. It's rough.
Shrinkage?
I mean, there's not much there to begin with, Cully. What am I going to do?
Oh, hey, Shawn, can you show the Batman piece?
Yes, sir.
Avi's asking. It's a small little card art. So you feel better after you go to a dunk?
Yeah, I feel great afterwards. But it's gotten rid of my gym recoveries are so much better. It's gotten rid of all the joint pains and
really,
yeah, oh, completely. And it's also helped my mental health tremendously.
You don't feel like killing everybody in the house, and
no, I'm happier. I'm just generally I get out of it. I'll go in there stressed, but I come out very calm and very happy. And you go right from that real cold pool right into the hot tub and warm up. It's pretty awesome.
And this has helped your joints?
Oh, tremendously, Klaus. I was thinking there was something wrong with me. I mean, maybe I do have arthritis. I don't know. But I was thinking I need to go to a doctor. But once I started doing this, it all just went away.
Is there any data on that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Right now, cold therapy is a very big thing being studied in medicine. There's a lot of doctors sending their patients post-surgery to cryotherapy after surgery because it helps them heal faster, takes all the inflammation down. There's a ton of therapy. My yoga instructor used to be a competitive bodybuilder, and she knows a lot of people in that community, and a lot of them were on prescription pain medicine for all their aches and pains. Once she knows right now it's a big trend, a lot of them have gone to cold therapy and they're off their meds entirely.
So
I've read studies where people on arthritis medicine are doing this and they're getting off their medicine.
So Shawn, the cryotherapy, are you talking about, jumping into a cold pool or getting
No,
into
I mean they're both forms of cold therapy. So the pool, like the ice plunge, is liquid, like you're in cold liquid. Cryotherapy is you go to a place, they have like a chamber and nitrous what's it called? I guess it's nitrous. I don't know. It's extremely cold gas is pumped into the chamber you're in. So the cryotherapy, you're at like negative 200 degrees for 3 minutes, but it's a gas. The cold therapy I've been doing in the pool. Actually, I do both. The cold plunge in the pool, I'd say the pool is probably today was probably 40 degrees. And I was able to make it 3 minutes in there today. But I'll say that the water is much harder than the gas, even though the gas is much colder.
When does hypothermia set in?
That's a good question. And it's one that I'm trying to avoid. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near it. I mean,
there's staff there that know what they're doing, right? They're just not like, hey, jump in a cold
oh,
pool.
you're talking about no, at the pool, I'm just the crazy person that goes out and does it. There's no one at the pool telling me anything.
But the cryo chamber.
The cryo, you're at a facility. You're in no risk of hypothermia in cryotherapy.
Oh, okay.
Why is that, Shawn? Why do you think?
Because you're not in there long enough for any harmful stuff to happen. You're in there. Cryotherapy is 3 minutes long. And you can get out anytime you want. You just tap out. The pool, because there's no supervision and I don't know the exact temperature of the water, I that's where I pay attention to. Like, I know, like, if I'm under 10 minutes in that pool, I'm fine. But there's a guy at the gym who's like the other crazy person, but he'll do like he did 17 minutes yesterday. I did 10.
Good
Can't
Lord.
go near him. But it's all based. There's a guy named Wim Hof who's really like pushing science forward with cold therapies.
How do you spell his name?
Wim, W-I-M, I think, or W-H-I-M, and his last name is Hof. And I want to say I forget which mountain it was, but he climbed to the peak of one of the tallest mountains in the world. You know, like one of the mountains where, like, as you're walking up the mountain, you see people have died years ago still there, frozen.
It was like Everest.
I don't know if it was Everest, but it was like that. Yeah, and he did it in shorts and bare feet.
Oh, that's smart.
I don't know. I'm not saying I want to do that, but he wrote a book all about his like pushing the boundaries of cold therapy, and there's a lot of science backing it up right now.
Shawn, his last name is spelled like H-O-F-F or something?
Yeah.
Hey, Cully.
Yeah.
Diane says, thank you so much for the Blue Beetle piece.
Hey,
It's
cool.
even better.
I like it.
And she's asking what you're working on. Is that X23?
Yeah.
X23.
Yeah. I've never drawn X23 before, so I'm sort of figuring this out as I'm going.
I mean, it's a female Wolverine. What's so difficult?
Simple as that.
Yeah. That's
all it is.
Jason, you should be an artist.
Listen, I don't want to show you guys up and how to do your job and all, but it looks pretty easy.
Well, it is. It's easy.
Well, you guys make it look easy.
Mateo makes it look easy.
Yeah.
That's how you guys know you're good. That's how I know you're good. It's effortless.
I doubt he sees it that way.
Well, it seems effortless.
Yeah. You know, I think what Mateo is, I noticed one time he did one, I watched him, and when he was done, he was like, yeah, that one just sucked. And he was okay with it. Like, I think he just is
that's the secret, is that he's okay with it.
It's just that it's a healthier attitude, I think.
Probably. But I think we all know that health has nothing to do with comics.
That's true. That's true.
Only the destruction of your health.
Right. Yeah.
Mental, physical, you name it.
a second. Scarlet. Rose violet. I need my rose violet. There you are. Ooh, that's what I needed. Oh, that's a new one. I get excited picking out colors.
I get excited shopping for watercolor.
Yeah, I do that too. That's why I just discovered a new red I'd purchased. I'm like, ooh, what is this going to do? But I don't think it's the right red. Go with this rose.
Those are good memories going to the art store when you're a kid, right?
Yeah, great
Absolutely.
memories.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And the plastic model kit shop.
Sure, absolutely.
Scott has a bid of 200 for Jeff's piece. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Good job, Scott.
So if anyone wants to make a bid on anything, all you have to do is comment in the chat there with the piece and the number, and we'll add it to the stream. Diane's asking what's your favorite colors? And before that, Mark Chiarello says each one of these artists owes me a free lunch.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Mark, if I can find a free lunch, I'll give it to you.
Do leftovers count? I'll see what's in the fridge.
Mark obviously has not learned there is no such thing as a free lunch.
There you go.
You know, I don't know. I just got a free lunch from Mark not too long ago.
Look at you, all bragging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I'm realizing it's not free.
Let's see. Mark, you want to come on? Let's see if we can get Mark to come on. I'm going to
Jay, I'm going to change my water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Mark, I'm going to email you a link if you want to hop on
And critique everyone's work.
yeah. Exactly.
It's amazing how often Mark's name comes up.
Yeah. Have you been talking about him?
Well, just, in the context of the industry and, good people versus bad people or talented people versus, schmucks.
Which is me.
Yeah, that's
Well, it seemed the thing, the industry changed, when Mark left. I think the vibe was different.
Certainly, he was part of that change. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
There's Mr. Sale.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Tim.
Hey.
How you feeling, Tim?
Hey, Tim.
Day to day.
All right.
Painful every day, but it's at a point where it's manageable, I guess.
We were just talking about cold therapy. Have you tried that?
Cold therapy? You mean
Like
getting into a
cryotherapy?
bucket of ice?
Yeah.
No, I have not tried that.
You might find it helps tremendously.
I believe that is so. I don't think all the millionaire ball players do that for fun.
Exactly.
But I don't happen to have a big bucket of ice that I can.
No, but there's got to be a cryotherapy near you. $30. Go stand in a cryo chamber for 3 minutes, and you'll feel better.
Okay, I'll look into that. Now, who's all here? Let's see. Shawn.
Yep.
JG twice. Klaus. Mindy Doodles. Hello.
Mark, we're
Cully
trying to get
twice.
Mark too, Tim. You tell Mark to come on.
What?
Mark's in the audience. We're trying to get him to log in.
And he just said, each one of these artists owes me a free lunch.
It's probably true.
He's not
Well, it's not free naked.
No, I don't think he's ever paid for a lunch. DC paid for a lunch when we went out, but I'd be happy to pay for him anytime he wants to have a lunch.
Me too. Me too.
And what were you guys talking about? You talking about with Mark or talking about Mark somehow?
We were talking about him, and suddenly he appeared.
He's like Candyman. You say his name 3 times. Klaus was saying that he loves Mark, and we all agreed.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't love Mark? DC apparently, but
Well, they're dumb.
Well, we miss him.
oh yeah, God, the whole industry. You know,
Exactly.
He was the canary in the coal mine, sort of. You know, he was the.
Sadly true.
Well, if he goes, anybody can go, and nobody cares about anything. That kind of
right.
Except Cully.
Yeah.
Because he's so talkative.
Yeah,
What do you want me to say?
So where's Eric? Eric is usually the ringmaster.
He didn't want to see us this weekend, I guess. He had enough. It's been, what, 2 months or so? He doesn't...
Well, you better step up, mister.
Well, that's when you came in. So you just came in just
I'm not the ringmaster. I'm just here to say hi to everybody. I've never
Dawn
seen
says hi.
so many people here.
Yeah, we got a full house. And you need a haircut.
What?
Gotta get a haircut.
I need a haircut.
It
Desperately.
looks good.
No, look at this.
It's a nice flowy mane. You got a hockey haircut.
No, it's just all brushed back. Do you mean hockey haircut? What I used to call a soccer haircut, which is a mullet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dawn says hello, Cully, by the way.
Hey.
Who's doing Heroes Con? We're going to try to all go to Heroes Con if it's safe, right?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's right,
what I'm
Mo.
doing at all, but that would be on the list if it's safe. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to email Carla the list, but hopefully we'll all be able to go.
When is Heroes?
June 24th, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be safe to do that.
Jay, tell Mo I think my entire family is coming for that one.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. It'll be,
Mo cares why.
she likes hanging out with Shawn's kids.
Ah, okay.
So that's why. Oh, hey, Mindy, we sold your magic piece from last night.
Woo!
It was a late night last night.
What was last night?
I went to play hockey with my brother and didn't get home till like 1 a.m. And Minnie's like, "Hey, you want to post this up?" I'm like, "Sure." So then I was just working until like 3 or 4 a.m. And
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's a late night.
it was nice. Let's see, Mags. Hey, Mags, how's it going? And I think Bootleg, that's Eric. Likely do Heroes. Will Shawn be doing Dragon Con? You gonna do Dragon Con, Shawn? He's got a spot reserved in your X-Men book for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to doing it. I haven't like this lays off, so I haven't really thought about it. But, yeah.
Cully, what are you drawing?
I am doing an X-23.
Where's
never drawn X-23 before.
I've never heard of X-23.
It's the love child of who? Wolverine and who's the mom? Do we know?
I don't know, actually. I mean, like I said, I'm sort of somewhat familiar with the character, but not as much as I probably should be.
Isn't she just a
Clone
creation like Wolverine?
just popped out of a petri dish.
Like she was an experiment. That's what I'm looking for.
Could we just create her own backstory and go with that?
Sure, that sounds great.
I mean, there was a version of her in the Logan movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm not a good nerd. Hey, Hector. Hector says hello. What's up?
Hey, bro.
Okay.
Hector's here. It's a party.
What's that?
If Hector is here, it's a party.
That's true. She came from a test tube, Avi says. Well, that's not very romantic. I say Jean Grey and Wolverine had a baby.
There you go.
How many lefties in the group here?
Got
You
me.
mean politically or like our hands?
Hands.
I know Eric is,
I am.
and Shawn and Mindy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Good.
Weird.
Hi, Klaus. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you. Thanks. I look forward to Italy.
Yeah, I look forward to looking forward to it.
You're not at that point yet.
It'll break my heart if it doesn't happen. I'll put it that way.
I think it's going to happen.
Well, then,
I'm being optimistic.
oh, good. Then I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody.
It'll be fun.
Going and eating, and all that kind of stuff.
You're getting people asking about commissions.
For Italy?
For Italy, yeah.
Nice.
And I spoke with Wanho. He said to say hello to everybody.
Yeah, wonderful.
I saw his. Thank you for sharing his. I guess belated 2022.
Oh, the postcard?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you notice? Did you see Cooper in there?
No.
He made
Too
Cooper.
small. You send it. I send it on my phone. Send it on my. Put it up on the computer.
All right, hold on. Let me add it here.
I can't see shit on my phone. Don't ever send me an image on my phone.
Jeez.
What?
Nothing.
Kelly lives on his phone.
Jeez. Calm down.
It's just a picture.
Shut up, Kelly.
Where is it? I'm finding it. Here it is. But he'll be in New York next month for 2 months.
Oh, really?
Hmm?
To do what?
Hang out, and he said he's working on the next Black Sad book.
God, already?
Yep.
He's so good, that guy.
Yeah,
No
Yeah.
kidding.
It's ridiculous.
it's amazing stuff.
I feel like I don't deserve to hang out with him. I mean, he's so above my station. It's amazing.
So this is the piece he did. Cooper is the second hobo to the right. So he included him in the latest issue, the latest BD.
I did not see that. That's amazing.
So we're excited to see Cooper in hanging out with Blacksad.
Jesus, ridiculous.
And he just throws these things out, like.
Yeah, and at conventions, he's so fast and so assured, in his drawings, and they're all great.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Have you spent time with him, Klaus?
Just hanging with you guys, right? At dinners and stuff, but he's amazing.
He's a really sweet man.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
And smart, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so. I met him, or I got to know him better on a trip to France. And he was looking for an avenue to get Blacksad into America. And so he was kind of, here's an American. He was picking my brain. And I said, well, I'm not Cully. I don't know everything about everything, but here's what I do know. And, he was published by Byron Price. And of course, done wrong. And he wanted to make sure that didn't happen. And he was, at that point, dead set on having whatever was published be the BD size, so larger than anything published here, except for collections of, absolutes or something like that. And so I kind of had to talk him down from that, or I just said I don't think that's realistic, but he'd heard of Diana Schutz, and rightly so, that she doesn't have any power, but she is a person who will knock herself out to do anything for you and to do it right and make sure it's right. And she's a great translator. And so anyway, one thing led to another, and that's how he got together with Dark Horse. But there were a number of nights that we spent just hashing that kind of stuff out, and so that's kind of how I got to know him a little better.
All right, guys, I gotta go. Sorry.
Ready?
Yeah.
Klaus.
Klaus, I hardly know you.
He said all he can stand of me.
Cully's here, Tim's here. You guys don't need me anymore.
That's not true.
That is.
I mean, it is kind of true.
Right, are we doing this next week?
What's next week? Maybe.
Okay, I hope so.
Only if you talk.
Only if you stay.
Well, I'm keeping it on the DL this year.
Well, Klaus's birthday is tomorrow.
Okay, gotta go.
So happy birthday to Klaus.
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Klaus.
Thank you so much. Ask me how old I am.
25.
Oh.
I am no more fucks to give old.
I thought that was last year.
I'm waiting all day to use that line. All right, guys. I'll see you next week, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye, Klaus.
Mark is being shy. He doesn't want to come on. You should.
Well, tell him we have a spot now that Klaus is gone.
Yeah.
You mean Chi?
Yep.
The fuck?
That's fine.
Cully, the X-23 is open for bids, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So someone Scott bid 100 on it.
Oh, cool.
So, and Chris did say there is a nice Wan Ho art book that we have for sale on the site that Chris designed.
Really?
I think I gave you one of those. It's the Art of One from 2019.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought there's something new. Or whatever.
No, not a new one. Hopefully next year.
Mindy, how often do you work on paper?
Not very for a long time now.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
I've been mostly digital. I didn't have a lot of time, but now I will have time.
You won't have time, or you will have time?
I will have time now because I've been like working almost 2 jobs for like a long time. So I'm finally gonna be done with one of them.
Oh, that's cool.
So the digital was for time's sake?
Yeah. I just like take little breaks and draw that way.
Right.
What
Well,
have you been
I think I was awarded your #1 fan or something on Facebook for last month or whatever it was.
Wow.
I'd liked more of your pictures than anybody else.
Do you like my digital stuff more?
No, not more. I see them more, and I always like them when I see them.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
that's it. Yeah, no,
Were you stalking Mindy, Tim?
you'll have to take it up with the Facebook police about that.
They're out there.
They certainly are. Who here has been in Facebook jail?
I have.
For what?
I think I I had posted a picture from an account called Passenger Shaming,
Yeah.
which is like basically just post pictures of people acting out on airports and on airplanes and that sort of thing.
Right.
And there was a picture of a guy sprawled out on the floor of an airport, and essentially, his pants were pulled down a little too far, and his butt crack was showing. And apparently, this is not allowed on Facebook. So I was in jail for I think a week. But it was like I think it was a week because it was like my third offense or something like that. It was always stuff where like I posted something that was not nudity but looked like nudity, like a close up of a thumb or something like that, that for some reason the algorithm or whatever like caught it as too much flesh or something like that.
You're a rebel rouser, Cully.
And once you've been tagged, it gets worse, or they get longer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, but whatever. I mean, I've got, it's like, ooh, I'm in Facebook jail. It's like, no, but it's not that big of a deal,
Right.
So what can't you do? You just can't post and log on?
Yeah. You can log on, you can look at things for, while you're in jail. You just can't respond to things.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I mean, like I said, it was like not that big a deal.
All
I
right,
have other things to do,
Jeff, there's a $300 bid on your painting at the moment.
Let's keep that going.
There we go.
And Steven's got 150 on Mindy's Phoenix.
I'm getting close to being done with this one.
Oh, you think so, do you?
I know so, Cully.
We'll tell you when you're done. Don't worry.
Yeah.
150 on Mindy.
Huh?
150.
150 for Mindy. Any big plans this weekend? Anyone?
Yeah.
You're looking at it.
Yep, pretty much. That's it.
Hanging out. I think we're venturing out to the mall.
What?
I know. It's a
Are
big
you
day.
crazy?
That's what I thought. Leaving the house, it's like 10 degrees out, and then go to the mall.
Also, COVID.
And COVID. We had COVID a few weeks ago, so I think we're good for a few weeks.
Cully, are you still terrified of COVID?
Me?
Will you not go out because of it?
Oh no, I go out.
Oh.
No, I mean, like I'm not dumb about it. I wear a mask and I try to stay away from getting too close to people. But I mean, I'll go out and go to the grocery store or the art supply store or whatever.
I'm the one that is deathly afraid of other people.
Yeah.
Rico's got a question for you, Shawn.
Yo, what's up, Rico?
Did Shawn put all the saturation in the wrong spot on the peach, maybe?
Is it a question or is it a
So Rico wants the focus point right here.
I don't blame Rico. Rico knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I put it up here, Rico. You filthy motherfucker.
Yeah, so you're not done, Shawn.
I guess I have to rework the entire painting now.
Rico says you're not done, so
all right. I'll start from scratch. I'll throw this one away.
smooth move, Rico?
Okay, what else? We've got if anyone wants to bid on any of those pieces, just text or in the chat. We'll probably go on for a little bit longer, so
yep, I'm done. Where are we at with these pieces, Jay?
Harley Quinn is at 200 with Cam. The Batman card painting with Diane is at 25.
All right,
Gigi's painting's at 300. Mindy's piece is at 150. And Cully's is at 100. And a lock of Tim's hair is $20.
We got to get these bids up. Up.
Jealous, Jason.
I am. Honestly, I would love your head of hair. Or Jeff's, by the way. Cully's not so much, but
there's not much left here.
I mean, more than mine. But Cully makes it look good, so.
Mine is purely I've been cursed by hairdressers that leave me once I finally find a good one. And I can't stand a bad haircut, so I'd rather just grow it out until I find a good one.
Well, we got a $20 bid for a lock of your hair.
Not enough.
And Emily is in isolation with COVID on day 3. I was asymptomatic, so we had it pretty easy, but sorry to hear that, Emily. Scott is at 150 for Cully's piece. Thank you, Scott.
So Chi wrote, did anyone watch Stelfreeze's demo on David Finch's YouTube channel?
I heard it was awesome. I didn't see it, but I heard it was awesome.
He says it was pretty great.
I saw the piece. I didn't see the actual demo.
I didn't see the demo. Yeah, I saw the pieces. Brian's always fun to watch and to listen to while he's painting.
Yeah.
We need to get him back on here.
Yeah, I think we asked him a few. Well, it's been a few months now, but that'd be great.
No, I mean we need to get him back, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. I love Brian's stuff.
He can talk and draw at the same time. Paint.
Yeah.
He can talk and do anything at the same time. As long as it involves talking, he can do it.
Well, I'd say that's rare. I mean, just look at this room, and nobody's talking. Everybody's drawing. I can't do it. I can't draw and talk at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's pretty rare in general like that. He's one of the better teachers I've ever met.
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard that about him.
You know.
There's 175 for Mindy's Phoenix. Thanks, Bob. I guess they want to clone you, Tim, with the lock of your hair. We could do that, right?
Well, there's more than one lock to be had.
Does it matter where the hair comes from? I mean, if it's like shoulder hair, is that okay?
Well, I have none of that. I do have.
Go down the list, Tim. What hair do you have?
Does ear hair count?
It should, right? I
Oh,
got plenty of that.
I am 65, so I do have nose hair, ear hair.
Right.
What are you looking at, Jeff?
What's that?
It looked like you were kind of contemplating something on the piece there.
I was contemplating if it's beer time.
Oh,
It's
it's always beer time.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's espresso time.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Bring enough for the whole
That
class.
sounds good.
Yeah, you all are welcome to come into my studio. I got plenty.
Yep. Your lovely wife is going to help you out there, Gigi.
She is great that way.
There's a reason why you married her, I think.
She doesn't like to see me go undercaffeinated.
The Orville or the other one? Which would you prefer?
I always prefer to be well caffeinated.
Is that the Orville? What's the Orville?
Oh, the Orval. That's a beer.
Well, she's asking you if you want that one.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I was drawing.
Uh,
Orval sounds great. Thank you.
On the way. We all need a dawn.
Wow,
There's
Cully.
only one.
There's only one. There can be only one.
Show more of Cully.
Cully? You want to see Cully's face or his drawing?
Not his drawing.
Not my face.
That's great.
Thank you.
You so good. You should get a job doing this.
So you say.
Yeah, Dawn can bid to get more time with JG. That's doable.
What is that noise?
That's my espresso machine warming up.
Right. Okay. Just checking.
So, do you think Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie?
Everything's a Christmas movie.
Where did
What's
that
your
come?
favorite Christmas movie? And it can't be a traditional Christmas movie.
I think Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Only because it came out during Christmas, so I was affiliate.
I think mine is LA Confidential.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I've not seen that movie.
yeah.
You gotta rep
Not seen that
You're
movie?
fired.
No,
As Shawn will tell you, The Godfather is a Christmas movie.
Absolutely.
It is. There are big Christmas scenes in there.
Yeah.
Cully, did you watch The Many Saints in Newark?
I did.
Did you like it?
Not particularly, no.
Why?
I felt like the first hour felt like a pilot for a series, and the last hour felt like the final episode of the season. And there was something missing between those two parts, in my opinion.
Okay.
Why? Did you like it?
I enjoyed it. I don't think it was.
Well, see, that's a different thing. I think there's a difference between liking something and enjoying it.
Yeah.
There are movies that I like because they're so bad. I mean, or that I enjoy because they're so bad, but I don't like them.
Rika says Trading Places, which is definitely a Christmas movie.
What is?
Trading Places.
Trading Places.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Of course it is. Yeah.
You want to say hi?
No.
You don't wait. She left already. You got a beer?
Everyone needs a dawn.
That's true. No, Batman Returns would be a Christmas movie.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
I think Edward Scissorhands is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
I can see that. So Batman Returns came out. Was it 93 or was it
92?
92?
Yeah.
It was my birthday the day it came out, and I guess that would have been my 20th, 21st. But I just remember we took a bunch of acid and went and saw that movie.
Did you enjoy the movie?
I did. The opening sequence where you're like the like baby cradles going down the sewers was kind of creepy, but yeah, I had a good time.
I think Shawn Crystal is a Christmas movie.
Shawn is he's a Christmas miracle.
I am a miracle, that's for sure. This espresso's a fucking miracle right now.
What else are you working on today? Shawn?
Me? Oh, after this, I got to practice my tattooing a little bit.
Practice your tattooing.
Yeah, you're just like doing it to like the neighborhood dogs or something?
No, I have fake skin that I've been practicing on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like was it the King of Staten Island, a Pete Davidson movie where he just goes around tattooing?
That's my goal. That's my goal. And be as good as he was in that movie. But my big goal today is selling these, Jay.
Let's make it happen. Where are we? We're at still at Cam at 200. That should be at least 350, right? I mean,
we can get Harley going, but Batman's got to be more than 25, right? That's a painting.
I think the last ones were a bit more that we.
Yeah, I sold these for no less than 80, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, get in on that action. And then let's see. Jeff's is 300 for his so far.
Awesome.
And Mindy's is 175 so far. And Cully's is 150. So if anyone wants to bid on them, just text or in the chat there what you'd like. Because what time is it? It's now 3:00.
All right. How late are we going, Jay?
I don't know. Until you guys are kind of tired, I guess, or want to call it.
I'm sipping an espresso, so I got battery fluid in me.
Ooh. So you're gonna spruce up the peach there?
No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on this Dark Knight Returns commission.
Yeah. That's for a gentleman, right? That was
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'd love to ink that.
Would you?
Yeah. I mean,
I would love to see what you do.
could ink it, but I'm just looking at it and thinking how fun that would be.
I would love to. I would love to see how you would do that.
Just make a blue line before you.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I haven't done an inking thing in a while.
Yeah, I'm getting back to it with some commissions now. I want to get back to some black and white stuff for sure.
Oh yeah.
Cully, how's the pooch?
Oh, she's good. She's always good. She's she's getting up there. She's still in really good shape. She's svelte, she's
How old is she?
we think she's probably maybe 10 or 11.
Yeah. Okay.
But she's got the white face now and everything, and
Right.
but she still acts like a puppy.
Yeah, we had to put our big dog down.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that, Tim.
Yeah, she was about 10 or 11,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit more than that, and she was an 80-pound dog, so
Yeah.
we knew it was coming, and at some point it was just it was clear there's no joy left in her life.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
That's hard.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Yes, it was hard, and fortunately we had a great vet that came and did it in the house and
That's good.
took her away, and she was very kind.
I know what you were going to say. That's the deal.
Yeah,
It is hard, but you gotta.
you rent them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to have them forever, and it's your responsibility to
Make it
make it as good as smooth as possible.
Yeah. No, the hardest part is saying, "Okay, that's it."
Yeah,
Yeah.
very true.
Okay, Bob, but 225 on Mindy's. Thank you, Bob. And Jeff Moy, but 200 on Cully's.
Oh, Jeff. Look at you. I don't know where that voice came from, but I just. Oh, Jeff.
That's your enticing voice.
I guess so. That's my sort of come hither by my voice.
That's how you attracted your
Yeah.
little girl.
No one can resist.
That makes sense.
Should I do gray tones on this, or should I leave it?
Well, let's see. Scott's putting 250 up for X23, so maybe some gray tones because Scott's now bidding.
Oh, Scott.
Oh, Scott. That's the ticket, I guess. You gotta.
Jason, maybe put up Cully's piece
Yeah.
while you're talking about him.
Oh, let me turn this around. Sorry, my camera's upside down. Isn't it?
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful. A little bit better.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great call.
Thank you. Let me
It's
do
okay.
this. I can't ever please Jason.
There is no pleasing Jason.
That's right.
Jason knows no happiness.
And
he
no
does.
pleasure.
It's true.
Mo unlocks the key.
That's true too.
So what's the price on Cully's?
Cully's is at $250.
I'll go 280.
$280.
Yep.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Tim, I'm shocked. You'd actually buy this?
Well, now that you mention it, no, I won't. But
I rescind my bid.
yeah,
Tim getting in the action.
I like the black and white.
Well, should I put gray tones on it or should I leave it?
Well, if it's for me, but it isn't. So you do what you.
Okay.
If it's for me, leave it black and white. But I'd love to see it in gray tones too. I don't know. That's why you're the artist and I'm just the schmuck.
Is that how that works?
That's how it should work.
Emily's got 50 on the Batman.
All right. Thank you, Emily. Jay, are you liking Boba Fett?
I mean, listen, I'm just happy to see more Star Wars shows.
Ugh.
But you know, it could be better. I'm waiting for the payoff to happen.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen it.
It's not as good as The Mandalorian for sure.
I got to be honest. I didn't love The Mandalorian either.
I enjoyed that one a lot more so far, but the last few episodes were like the last episode was great.
Yeah.
But
You know what I have been enjoying is The Peacemaker.
I haven't watched that yet. Maybe this weekend.
It's pretty funny, I have to say.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty
He's
good.
talented.
Who, James Gunn?
Well, yes, but
John Cena?
Cena, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
We watched Encanto last week. Have you seen that one?
Uh-uh.
It's in my queue. I haven't watched it.
It's yeah, it's really good.
We've started watching Afterlife.
Afterlife.
Is that a Ricky Gervais thing?
Yeah.
I heard that was really good.
And I'm a huge fan of the first two seasons. And I'm not sure how I feel about the last one or the current one.
Oh, really?
Is that a new?
We haven't binged it. It's all out. It's bingeable. But we're doing season by or episode by episode. And I have mixed feelings always about Gervais. I think he's hugely talented and very, very funny. But I've not liked his fiction, his movies, his written work, right? Because it's too one notes, too downs, too look how stupid people are.
Too cynical?
Yeah, kind of. Well, kind of. And the first two seasons of Afterlife were really touching and moving because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, and I'm not sure about the latest season, but again, I'm only 2 episodes in, so.
We'll have to check that one out. I'm looking forward to Obi-Wan that I think comes out later this year.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Let's
actually.
get back to Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah,
Sorry to
something interesting. Come on.
interrupt.
Did anyone
Yeah.
watch Reservation Dogs?
Say it again.
I
Sean?
love that show.
Reservation Dogs? It's
The
a Hulu
Tarantino
series.
film.
Reservation Dogs.
No. I think it's FX or Hulu. It's one of the two, but it's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's a great show. I love that.
Really unique, really interesting voice behind it.
That one I haven't seen. We're watching Yellowstone a bit.
How's that? I haven't seen it.
That's really good.
Yeah, people say really good things about it. I don't know why I'm not interested, but I haven't been.
Is that
I,
Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner, yeah.
I watched like 15 minutes of one of the episodes. It was so awful. I couldn't get past it.
Really? I thought
It's like there's like I think it's his daughter running a company or something, and she's like trying to be a badass. It was so bad.
oh, that's like part of the story.
Oh, it was so bad.
That and Billions comes out, I guess, next week or this week.
I've not seen an
Oh,
episode.
do you like Billions?
Oh, I love that show. Yeah.
My friend's on that show.
Really? Who's that?
Yeah, he's a comedian. His name's Dan Soder.
Which one's Dan?
I don't know who. I've never seen the show, but he's a regular on the show.
You are.
Yeah, way to be supportive.
You guys are a rough crowd.
Oh yeah, I know that dude. He's got a pretty big part.
Yeah, he's a regular. He's been on the show since it started.
Way to name drop. Oh, Higashi's here.
I know. Tell him I'm not drawing.
Mr. Higashi.
He's in line at Torpedo. What are you doing at Torpedo? Who's there this weekend?
Tell him I'm not drawing.
I think he can hear you.
John,
Drawing?
John, can you hear me?
Okay, Scott has bid 300 for X23.
Take that, Tim.
Bing bong.
It's only because of the gray color.
That's the only reason.
I think I'm ready to do the untaping.
John says it's great to see you, JG.
What's that?
John Higashi says it's great to see you.
It's great to be seen, John.
Oh yeah, Ron Friends and Brett Breeding are there. That's cool.
Really?
And Rico agrees Reservation Dogs is good.
Yeah.
Great show. Great show.
Yeah, that is a great show.
I don't think I've even heard of this show.
Well, you got to watch it, Cully.
Yeah. What's it about?
It's about these teenagers
They're all
growing up on an American Indian reservation, and it's just got such a unique voice.
Yeah, it's all about the tone. That's a Watiti show.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the most satisfying part, Sean? Taking
Yeah.
off the tape?
Well, I feel like when you take off the tape, like you get that nice, clean white border. It like comes to life.
You know, it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Higashi.
Are we just saying that now?
I'm replying.
That's just an exclamation that we make.
Jason told me I could reply verbally
Yeah.
to. And he says, "What good are you if you're not drawing? You're no Howard Cosell."
Who among us is?
Eric is pretty good. Dan's a pretty good commentator.
Eric is great.
All right, it's time to just blow the socks off.
That's what I like to hear.
I've been
Here we
messing
go.
around with it too much.
Here we go.
What kind of gold marker is that, Mindy? That's getting the
Deco Color Premium. Yeah, it's intense.
It's got a glare to it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see on there.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Let's look at what JG is doing.
Let's focus in.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the magic.
Watch me wreck it live.
Pressure.
Uh-oh. Okay.
That is so cool watching you leave the light as you wash over. That's awesome.
This is the fun part.
Yeah.
Just leaving negative shapes.
Yeah, that is awesome. What kind of paper are you using, JG?
I think this is a Strathmore.
Is it a watercolor paper?
Yeah, it's a watercolor paper. I usually like I like a hot press so I don't get a lot of texture
Right.
for cover illustration, but I like to work on the cold press when I'm doing like landscape stuff, or
Okay.
because I kind of like that texture. It's fun to play with.
Do you ever prepare the paper? When I was at Wanho's studio, he was showing us how he prepares, the watercolor
The
paper.
down and the wetting. Yeah. I don't really do that too much. Sometimes, but maybe I'm the world's laziest watercolorist. I don't know.
I don't think a lot of people do it. He was one of the guys I saw that did it. I think Dustin Wynn does it too sometimes, if I'm not mistaken.
I had an artist I used to work for who was a very good watercolorist, and he would always work on an illustration board, and he would just run it under the sink.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he just called it priming the board,
Interesting.
Like he would literally do his pencil drawing on the board, and then he would, basically wash the board, and it would simultaneously lighten the pencil and prime the board.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Was it taped down when he did it, Cole?
Well, he would do it on like thick illustration boards. So he wouldn't run it under for very long.
Oh.
And of course, he would just let it air dry. But there were times like when he would like glue stuff to masonite or like paper to masonite and that sort of thing. But mainly he just did it on board, like just cheap illustration board too.
And when he let it air dry, it didn't like warp and buckle?
Yeah, maybe bow a little bit, but not really. And the thing is, you can just put like something like a piece of cardboard over it or something, and
right.
Put something heavy on it, and it'll.
Yeah, I do that after my wash. I always put shit on top to keep it flat.
Yeah, it's been so long since I painted anything. I don't think I even know how to do it anymore.
It's like riding a bicycle.
Is it?
You fall off a few times and skin your knees, and
Well, Cully, you sound like you could use an episode of Ink Pulp Instruction.
nice.
What's that, Shawn?
That's my online art school.
Online art school?
You
Tell
don't.
me more.
There's an episode on painting in there.
The link is up now for anyone who wants to go check it out. In Pulp Instruction, by the way.
Cool.
John Hagashi has bid $500 on JG's painting.
Wow.
Huh?
Awesome.
Higashi.
Hagashi. And $250 for Phoenix at the moment for Mindy.
Sweet.
Oh, Scott upped it to $600 for Jeff.
Whoa.
Whoa! Look out! Must have been putting that sky in.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you,
Thank
John.
you very much.
Thank
All right.
you, Steve. Mags has a question for everyone. What's the most unforgiving art material to use?
Yupo.
What's Yupo?
It's a plastic paper. I've worked on it. It's. I mean, you get great results. Karan uses it a lot, but it's really hard to work with.
I don't know that stuff.
I mean, it's everything you can imagine what painting on plastic would be with wet medium, but the results are incredible when you get it. I think I have. Let me look.
I am done with this X23.
You're done?
Yeah.
All right. So that current bid is 300. So we'll wait a little bit longer until Mindy and Jeff are done. And then how much of Tim's hair will donate? Bob is up to 275 on Mindy's piece. Thank you, Bob. How's Susie doing?
Day to day. Mostly emotionally.
Yeah.
All right, Cam. Harley Quinn's only at 200. I might have to get on that to
We
match,
got to get that up.
to get my to match my Ivy.
It's bigger than your Ivy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
That is true, Rico. He is taunting us with his lovely locks.
I noticed that. Watching him stroke his hair.
It's blowing.
I was responding to Jason.
Well, I mean, even before that, you were just sort of sitting there quietly, like just.
No, I wasn't. No.
Yes, you were.
Responding.
Can you put it in a ponytail,
Yes, I could.
Could you put it in a top knot?
like Mateo?
Oh God. I haven't tried, but I refuse because I hate his. And more
think
than
he's
that,
still-
I hate.
I think he still has his, by the way. He kept it like in a jar. It's pretty gross.
No, I'm not a Green Bay Packers fan. Let's put it that way.
Let's see how Jeff's doing in here.
That looks great, Jeff.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Man. That is so good.
It's been a long time since I painted live.
This is live?
Wait, what?
Jason, you didn't tell me this was live.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
I guess I should have worn pants.
Klaus wasn't wearing a shirt before. He missed it when I logged in.
That's what you get for showing up late.
Yeah, well, sorry.
He missed it. We were going to start an OnlyFans, but
Only fan, singular.
Oh, ow.
Hey, weren't there other people supposed to show up?
Dave was supposed to be here. Yep.
When was the last time Dave was here?
Well, I think he said had some friends in town. I don't know. Or he doesn't like us anymore. One of the two.
Doesn't answer my question.
That I know. Well, we did this before the holidays.
Yeah.
And then there was a convention in town.
Yeah, I'm not asking about excuses.
I don't know. This is what he tells me. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We'll have to get him next week.
Good luck with that.
I'll try. I'll try to persuade him.
Cully, you gonna do any cons this year?
That's a good question. I'd like to. It just sort of depends on, what the Omicron situation is, and that sort of thing. Because I do try to keep sort of cognizant of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to be like hysterical or anything, but at the same time, I don't want to be risky either. But yeah, I'd like to. I'm still kind of going over the list with Jay, so we'll see what we come up with.
Gotcha.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Which ones?
I'm gonna do this Miami show next month. I'm gonna do Toronto in March, Heroes Con.
Yeah.
And then in the fall, I'm looking at Emerald City, Rose City in New York.
Cool.
How many of those shows do you think are going to be canceled?
I don't. You still think we're looking at canceling shows?
Yes.
Wow.
What Tim said. I hope not. But
Me too. Yeah. But
it's.
I mean, I hope not.
It's a little sketchy going into a big room full of 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
plus, I don't know how many people here have done a show with a mask on.
I have.
Me too.
I did New York, and I kept my mask on the entire time. It was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
You just
hear
got to
it.
get the right kind of mask. Like the masks that I were using were the kind that have got like a little bit of space, like between, your nose and like the actual mask.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine. Would I rather not wear a mask? Sure, but if you're going to, these are KN95 masks.
Yeah.
It's the way of the world.
No, I wouldn't do one without that.
Yeah.
But I did do one without that earlier before I knew better.
Yeah. Same here.
And it was a giant pain in the ass and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's especially bad when you see people who are coming up who have a dish towel in front of their face.
Yeah, or somebody wearing like a bandana or or even worse, somebody that's got like stretchy kind of like sort of stretchy material. It's like that doesn't help anything, especially when they have it under their freaking nose.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
All
Drives
that's
me
true.
insane.
And so I don't. But that's going to be. You're either going to have people policing that.
Yeah.
Which you're not gonna.
Well, I have to say New York did a pretty decent job, and I heard that they did better even with C2E2.
Okay.
But New York actually kicked out a couple of retailers for trying to buck the mask mandate.
Okay.
But they were pretty good, I think, about making sure everyone had a mask on and everyone had a vaccination card or a test before they came in. But even so, if somebody came up and got too close to me, and not wearing a mask or not wearing it correctly, I'm not shy about saying, "Hey, could you pull that up?"
Right.
And I think we all should just. I'm not going to be like wishy-washy about it. If you want to come up and you want me to sign something, great. Pull your mask up.
Right. But the and I'm like that too, but it was just so much more work than it ought to be.
Yeah. No, it is. You're right.
It drained the pleasure out of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the world right now.
Yeah.
You know? And the pleasure is kind of drained out of the world right now because of that sort of stuff.
Yes, and that's what the sad part about it is, that it doesn't have to be like that,
Yeah.
right? You know,
Yeah.
it's not that complicated.
Well, I mean,
but
I
but back to my original question, that it's uncomfortable working all day.
Yeah.
With a mask on.
I mean, I think you could do it in shifts. You don't have to be at the table like literally all day. You could literally just be there long enough to take your list and then go back to your room and do the pieces and come back.
Yeah.
Every couple of hours if you want.
I know, but the fun of it for me is being in the mix.
Yeah, I get it. Me too. Yeah.
I haven't been to a show since my stem cell transplant, and I don't know when I'll ever be back.
Yeah, I mean, it's in a special risk for you.
Yeah, that's
right. Right.
What was the last show you did?
Booster shot right now because my numbers are too low.
Mm-hmm.
So they can give it to me, but it won't help. It won't even take.
Jeff, do you go out anywhere? I mean, like, do you
hardly
much? Hardly.
I go out, but not in. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Sit outside somewhere or.
Yeah, I have to go to the hospital twice a week, so that's its own thing. Go for treatments twice a week. And I try and get out to walk when I can, but I don't go like out to dinner or anything anymore.
Yeah.
What was the last show you were at?
Baltimore 4 years ago.
Wow.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Well, we saw you, Jay. Was that Atlantic City where JG, you came with your? I don't think you were at the show. You came and had dinner one night.
Yeah, we just came and hung out.
Right.
Frank Thierry was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the day that Darwin died.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yep, I remember that. That was a horrible show, but Atlantic City was fun.
Yeah, it was a horrible show.
That was the same people that put on the cruise, the nerd cruise.
Oh yeah. The one cruise that they did.
I still have PTSD from that.
What happened on the cruise, Jay?
It was just like a shoddy cruise,
That's awful.
I'll never go on a cruise again. That's for sure.
I've never been on one.
Yeah, now's not the best time to go on cruises.
Nah, they just don't sound fun to me. Even before COVID, they didn't sound fun.
Yeah, I was never a cruise guy before, so I don't mind missing that.
Yep, not for me. I wanted to experience it once, and that was enough.
Yeah, I've never been on one.
Nah. Pass. Let's see.
Man, that's really coming together.
Thanks. I think it needs a tree back here, though.
A happy tree?
A happy tree, absolutely.
Come back to Jeff and he's got an afro.
I love watching that guy. Paintings at all.
Me too.
It's so calm to watch him paint. It just puts me at ease.
I took a picture of Adam Hughes one time and photoshopped the Bob Ross afro on him.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And sent it to him, and he was sort of semi-amused.
Semi-amused is kind of his demeanor.
Yeah, that's generally his demeanor, is semi-amused. I mean, he knows me. He knows me well enough to know, that I'm trying to get a laugh out of him, but he denies it to me.
Did you watch the Bob Ross documentary?
I heard about it. I haven't watched it.
No. It's on in my head to watch it when I get a chance.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What time is it?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I know what to do now.
Yeah, Mindy.
That's great, Mindy.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Mindy, do you want to try some other markers? I had this company reach out to me.
Oh,
They, what's the name of the card?
Arteza.
Arteza.
just to test out their markers.
Yeah, we just have to post them in tweets and stuff, but they'll send us some sets of markers if you want to test them out.
Well, what if I have bad review?
Then they won't send you more, I would imagine.
Oh, I don't know.
Because you mainly use Copics, yeah? Those are Copics?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the metallic really makes it pop.
Oh, Dawn is bidding 300 on Phoenix.
Mm.
Thank you, Dawn. Rico wants. All right, email me, Rico. I'll send them your info. Hopefully, they'll send you some markers. They're supposed to send us a batch next week. Dawn got outbid 325 on Phoenix. Let's see. Hey, Bob, can you create an account on the Essential Sequential website? Just in case, and whoever else is bidding, Scott and let's see, Scott. I think Cam. I don't know. Is Cam still here? Cam, you still there? Bidding on Harley Quinn. Mindy, you worked on the Masters of the Universe project, right? That was last year.
Yeah.
Was that as fun as it sounds?
Oh yeah. It was really fun, but it was really hard doing it with full-time work. Yeah, it was really fun.
Were you a fan back in the day?
I mean, I watched it as a kid, along with everything else. I wasn't like especially a fan, but after working on it, I became kind of a new fan because I like the new series.
Was that a Kevin Smith?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to work with him? How was that?
I didn't work with him directly. I work with the writer. Yeah.
Fun.
That was a cool opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty neat. Here's X23 by the magnificent Cully Hamner.
Woohoo!
Current bid is 300 to Scott. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. I just want to make sure you had it all set up because let's see, we're at 3:40 almost. We'll probably finish up here in the next few minutes. No rush to Jeff and Mindy, but start thinking about those other bids. And then you guys are cool to personalize it to whomever wins them, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Which Hobbit is that, Jeff?
It is Farmer Maggot.
Nerd.
Super nerd.
Super nerd.
I prefer.
You and Stephen Colbert?
Yep.
Cully, what are you working on these days?
Besides an ulcer, I am currently on the first issue of something that has not been announced.
Oh, okay.
But I will tell you that it is creator owned.
Oh, cool.
And it is with a writer whom I am known for working with.
Very cool. Are you excited?
I am excited because I haven't done anything creator owned really since Red. And, it's just, it took me a while to get to a point where I could actually start on it. And then I started on it and basically started having panic attacks over it because I was like, holy crap, I haven't done this in a long time. But I'm pretty into it at this point. And it's interesting because it's also like what Klaus was talking about earlier about not having kind of deadlines for a while. Not that I don't have deadlines, but they're not so punishing,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. And I think it's a good story and, it's going to be good.
Nice.
Hopefully the first of a lot of creator-owned stuff. Although I have something that I'm talking to DC about for, at some point after this. And then there's also, a couple other creator-owned things that I'm sort of percolating on too. So we'll see whatever's next, whatever's ready to go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to finish some commissions before?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's only one or two left. I think there's only a few sketch covers, right?
Yeah. I just haven't gotten around to them.
Scott has a question for JG.
Yeah.
When do you decide to use your signature chop on a painting?
Signature chop? I didn't know I had one.
What is he, a steakhouse? I'm having to cut off my my cam on my face because my battery is low.
Well, that's not good.
I mean, it actually is good because who wants to look at my face, right?
I do.
That's not true.
I do.
Tim does. The square, I guess. The square. Is there any other way that you sign your name besides the?
Oh, my signature?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't even remember to do it. Dawn has to remind me, you didn't sign this. So there is no answer to that question. It's done when it's done.
Oh,
Done when it feels done.
And Dawn wants to see Cully's face. So there's that.
There's a fruit fly in here. Oh, got him.
That course must take big dumps too, right? Can you add some
that?
dumpage? Is that part of the Lord of the Rings?
Dumpage?
The big horse shit in the back?
You want some?
I don't know if Scott would think it's.
Anytime you get a lot of horses, that's inevitable.
Horse apples?
Horse apples.
What do you got there, Mindy? What was that little doohickey?
Paint?
Oh, it looks like a stamp.
I killed all my markers.
Time for a new set?
Oh.
Let's see. All right, let's circle back here to Shawn.
Yeah.
He's all cracked out on espresso, so any last
Squeaking.
for that one? We're a little over 2 hours, and I need to run to the mall, so
What do you have to go to the mall for?
I gotta switch out a present. Mo was nice enough to get me a watch for Christmas,
And
but
you decided it wasn't good enough.
no, it was the wrong size. It was an Apple Watch. It was.
Oh.
Just gotta swap it out for a different size and get some candy.
Of course. Always.
And we gotta go to Home Depot. Is this the happy tree?
This is the happy tree.
Just Bob brought it up. They
It's
got
just happy to be there.
Yeah. You just do one of these little swishes and a swoop, and you got a branch.
Swoop.
Goes right out.
I have a note. Can the tree be on fire?
What's that?
I said I have a note. Can the tree be on fire?
Sure, why not?
And some horse apples.
Some horse apples, yes. That's a good idea. Can they be on fire too?
Well, the horse does love apples.
Mark says he's going to do one of your classes, Shawn.
Oh, well, yeah. That's great. Yeah, Mark, let me know how that goes for you. I'm definitely curious to hear what you think.
Happy branches.
The tree doesn't seem all that happy.
No, it looks kind of barren and
Yeah.
Because there's horse.
gloomy.
It's kind of depressed.
Is this one of your favorite scenes from the book?
Yeah.
Mine too.
It is?
Yeah.
He's sort of an ancillary character.
Yeah, but the scene is so foreboding of
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Riders,
I think because he tells the story, it's not described in the straight narrative.
Right,
It's him
Right.
telling the story secondhand.
right. I did a drawing of this probably about 1975 or so.
Uh-huh.
That was when I was born.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear that. Shut up.
But I was drawn to this moment as well. That's my point. And adding
Yeah.
a tree really, really makes it pop.
When
First
I'm,
place I ever saw Tim's work was Thieves' World.
Yeah, well, I did a lot of just bullshit stuff before that, but
Yeah.
Did you like it?
the bullshit or the or
Well,
thieves-
Cully, did you like the
Oh
book?
yeah, I thought it was great. I was like, I was kind of like the guy gave it to me because he thought that the direction that I was headed was similar to what Tim was doing, and I liked your inks on that especially. I was kind of like really kind of studying your inking style on that.
Yeah, I was really heavily influenced by Dave Sim.
Yeah, you could see that. I could totally see that.
Yeah, and I was also constricted by the writers
Yeah.
who were not fluent in comics. Let's put it that way. But man, I worked so hard, the way we all do when we're young. I penciled and inked and lettered 2 pages a day.
Wow.
That was my goal.
I didn't realize you lettered it.
What? I'm sorry?
I didn't realize that you lettered it.
Yeah. Well, poorly, but that's what Sim did. So that's what I
Right.
and I thought I could do it. And my to this day, my font, as it were, created by Richard Starkings, is still used in everything I do. The font that he based his computer lettering of my work on Thieves World into a font, right, that anybody could use. But yeah, no, it was just so experimental. I was so hungry. I was so driven. I'd heard that Sim did this, Sim did that, and that's where I came from. The idea that I should do 2 pages a day, beginning to end. Pencil, ink, and lettering, and of course I couldn't do it really with any quality, but it did teach me a lot about discipline and that kind of thing. Of course, I didn't have a dog barking at me.
Anything that presents a good lesson is worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's Zoe. There must be a squirrel.
I know there's a toothbrush around here somewhere.
Look at that. How great is that?
Wow.
Anyone else in the comments? Feel free to place a bid in the text. Looks like JD's put the finishing touches there, and Mindy's put the finishing touches, I think, on hers. Well, your way of doing it, Jeff's a lot cleaner than how Mateo does it.
Yeah. Well, my hands are the one things that are not clean afterwards.
And less noisy.
And yeah.
Does he do it?
Mateo, I don't know. He destroys everything around him.
He taps. He has a whiteout pen that he strikes with a container of lead aggressively over and over and over, splattering the white paint from the pen everywhere.
I love it.
There you go. A little shadow underneath.
This is the happy accidents part. The happy little trees and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
No guts, no glory.
No guts, no glory.
All right. I was asked about the, what was it called, my signature?
The chop?
The chop. It's time for the chop.
How do you pick a specific color?
Whatever.
Whatever. Not like Stelfreeze, who does his like that cool color.
I usually just pick something that's already in the painting somewhere. I've got some. This is basically brown and blue painting, so.
Jeff, you should just make a stamp
I have one.
with your signature on it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I should do that.
Make it a lot easier, right?
Just take it to cons with you and just stamp books. Didn't John Byrne used to do that?
I don't know.
I heard a story somewhere that he used to like stamp books with his signature.
Who's that?
John Byrne.
I saw it.
You saw it?
Yes.
Wow.
I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a show in New Orleans many, many, many years ago.
I made a stamp. I put it on all my pieces now.
Mindy's got $3.50 from Mags. Thanks, Mags.
Okay.
So why is that called the chop?
I have no idea.
That I don't know. $3.75 for Mindy.
Mindy's coming up.
Go, Mindy.
Mm.
Chop seals.
Oh.
All right. Untaping.
Time to strip.
Thanks, Scott. He bid $65 for Batman card from Shawn.
Awesome.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, Mindy, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, I killed all my gold markers.
It was worth it.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Mm.
I'll send a print. I think we have a other Phoenix print that we did from before the pandemic. I'll send with that one.
Oh, yeah.
That one's, I think, my favorite that you've done.
Many gold markers gave their lives for this piece.
All right. So, all right. Last minute ones. We've got $70 for the Batman card from Emily.
Awesome. Anybody on the Harley? We still have 200 on that one.
Still 200 on that one. Thank you, Emily. And Mags went up to 400 for Mindy. Thank you, Mags.
And what was Cully's?
Cully's is at 300 with Scott. So we're just at 4 o'clock. Let's put in the last few because I know everyone wants to enjoy the rest of their beer and espresso.
325 for Cully.
325 from Mr. Sale.
My man.
Great pose, Cully.
I love it, man.
I was actually sort of thinking of the little girl that played her in the Logan movie because she has a pose that's very similar to this at one point in the movie. And whenever you like sort of Google her, that pose always comes up, but it's flipped and it's not exact. But it's kind of what I was thinking of.
Well, it works.
Thanks.
I'm getting my pen and paper out for everybody. So. Okay, Shawn. Lock of
JG, that's great. I've been trying to find the drawing I did way back when.
I would love to see that.
I can't find it on my computer, but I have it somewhere. I gave up on it halfway through because, well, I'll explain it to you. But it was more about I didn't know how to do it without a lot of detail, and I got bored with the detail.
Yep, I hear you.
But this solves all of that to me. The foreboding, the threatening. You know, I'm just going to ask you some questions.
Sure.
You know, that kind of thing. I just love the scene, and so I'll try to find it.
I do a lot of sketches in my sketchbook before I even start, little watercolor sketches, trying to find
Right.
the best kind of way to present
Right.
particular scenes. And for me, it's just fun. I mean, nobody cares that I'm doing this. This is what I do just for pure enjoyment.
Cully's not available for commissions at the moment because. Wait, what's that one?
That's Gandalf and the Balrog.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
I got Aragorn on the Pelennor Fields there with some orcs.
A great composition.
Oh, thank you.
Very Frazetta.
Yeah, I was going for a definite Frazetta vibe on that one. You can't go wrong copying that guy ever.
No, you can't.
Cully's up to 350.
Damn, Cully. Killing it.
Is that Scott?
Yep.
Oh, Scott. Thank you, Scott.
Okay, let's do our final ones because I'm getting hungry.
So I've been outbid on Cully's.
You've been outbid on Cully's.
Bastard.
I know. Unless you want to increase your bid.
Yeah. Okay. 360.
360.
Tim's fighting for me.
360. Scott. What do you think, Scott?
So whoever loses is going to get like the Price is Right kind of bump bump ba-dum.
Well, he is. Oh, Bob's gone to 425.
Whoa.
For Mindy.
Nice.
Nice.
It's the gold.
Jay, why don't you show the pieces as we're like getting the final?
Yeah, Jay.
I'm doing a few things at the moment, but yes.
Well, stop doing them.
What could you be doing that's more important than this?
I'm typing. I'm typing the things. He went up to 375 for Mr. Cully.
Okay, well. Sorry, man.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Tim loves me.
I do.
So that's
You're all right.
425. Okay, so let's do a review here. We've got Harley Quinn is at 200 with Cam at the moment, and Where is it? And 70, right, for Batman. Any takers there before we go off?
We can get this going up, right?
That should go up, yeah. I mean, I think I bought the other one for at least 300.
Yeah, you did 325, I think, on that one.
Yeah.
That was smaller.
And that was smaller. I don't know. Maybe I should buy that one.
Look at that butt.
Look at that butt. Mags went up to 700 for JG.
Wow.
Man.
Thanks, Mags.
Thanks, Mags. We'll get over there in a second in case people want to add. Oh, we're not doing this over here. Okay, so let's skip over to JG while we're here. And Mags is at 700.
Yeah, that's totally worth it.
Yes.
That's a steal.
Scott went to 800.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. Time delay. All right, we'll give it a minute or so to go through YouTube and the ether of the internets. In the meantime, we'll go. Current is 425 for Mindy. Make sure we're getting there.
that's great. And
Thank you.
And Cully's was, what is it? 425, right? 425. That's right, Scott. All right, we're gonna do last calls here. Last calls for alcohols.
450.
I'll have another Orval, please.
450.
450 for
Cully.
for Cully from Mr. Tim. 450.
Damn.
Nice.
Tim, I owe you a big old COVID hug.
I just dig it. I loved watching you work your way through it.
Oh, thanks.
Through it. And how you decided to be really bold about your black and white, even with the gray.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
All right, Tim.
Scott, make me bow out.
Cully.
Sorry, Scott. I'll get you at some point, though.
All right, so it
Me
looks
or
like
Scott?
Scott. He owes you one too, Tim. So don't worry.
Okay.
All right, so Cully looks like we're gonna hammer it at 450 unless there's any other takers. All right.
Nice job, everybody.
Yeah. Fun hanging out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then we'll just go back here to Shawn at 200. Any other takers for 200 other than Cam?
Yep.
All right, and then 70 for Batman. Cool, cool, cool. And then Mindy, we have 425 with Scott. Is that correct, everybody? Yes. Going once. Any others going twice? Last call. I could do this for a living. Okay. Right, Scott? That's you at 425 on Mindy's Phoenix. And then we've got an 800 bid for Scott on JG's Lord of the Rings painting.
That's awesome.
I heard a bid from a cat just now.
My cat has no money.
Bob,
Your cat has credit.
But good taste. With good taste.
Yeah.
Bob's at 425. All right, Harley Quinn's at 250
All right.
for Mags. Bob's at 425. Okay, and then so the last one is JG's. Want to make sure everyone gets their time in to type it in. It goes through the interwebs.
Mm-hmm.
We good? Everyone good? Scott, we good? We'll call it 800 for Scott.
Awesome.
Congrats. Would anyone who's won a piece like the pieces autographed or personalized to them, please let us know. And they'll personalize it before they send it out to me. And then just everyone just needs an account on the ES site and email me in like an hour or two, or this afternoon with what you've won and your emails. And once the guys send them out to me, I'll mail them back out to you. We just need payments, friends and family, or a check money order, and then I'll get postage. So Emily was the Batman card, right? So Shawn, could you put to Emily?
Oh, sure. Yeah, right now.
Anyone else? Just let me know. Yep. So just email me, guys, with what you've won, and we'll get that squared away next week. Appreciate everyone coming by and hanging out for a few hours.
Thank you all.
Good seeing everybody.
Yeah, it was a really good hang.
Yeah. Check you next time.
Everyone kicked butt on the art too. Good stuff.
Hopefully we'll do something next week if everyone has a little time. But in the meantime, thanks again. Have a great week. Stay safe. Wiedersehen.
All right.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.